Morning, guys. It's day 10. We're just outside of Idaho City. It's day 12. It's day 12. Just outside of Idaho City. We're at this Creekside campground. And I was promised a peacock along this morning, but that didn't happen. But we did get an elk instead, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's the first time I've heard an elk myself in person, and it was amazing how well their sound just resonates through the hills. Really carries, but beautiful little place. Again, as you can tell, a little tired this morning, but yeah, it got a little chilly last night again.
Yeah, the forecast said 51, just like the last time. It didn't get to 32, it got to high 30s. It's 41 now, and it's warmed up some, so we don't know exactly what the low temperature was. It was chilly.
It was chilly, yeah, all the way around, but another good night's sleep, and I see my bride is on the way to pick me up, so we're heading to Trudy's. Sam Carrera had specifically put Trudy's restaurant on the map, so we're going to head there this morning and see if we can get a hot breakfast.
And we're at Creekside Campground. Beautiful place, highly recommended, just about 6 miles from Trudy's.
Yep.
And we talked to 2 people now, and everybody knows Trudy's.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Trudy's, so we're looking forward to that. Should be another good day. Looks like clear weather.
Yeah.
We've been very fortunate with that through the Wyoming and Idaho. If it had been wet, we would have had to come off the trail a lot, because
those roads really
messed up.
Yeah, they showed a lot of evidence that rain was not our friend.
Yeah, so I think what he says on the map is right. If it's been wet, you want to stay away. But we got to ride them, so it was a lot of fun. So we're off to breakfast, and we'll see you on the trail.
Morning, guys. So we woke up this morning, and first thing that we heard, kind of a noise up in the hills behind us, and there was an elk barking up there. And I looked out the tent, and this couple here was out there looking. They got a great picture of the elk that was sitting up there waking us up this morning. And this is Mike and Linda, both
Hello.
of them from Boise, and up here camping. What brought you to this area camping?
We come up this way quite a bit, but this is the first time at this campground. Just about 5 miles up the road on your way up to Trudy's for breakfast this morning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a campground off to the right up on the hill called Grayback Gulch. And but I've driven by this place for several years. We actually used to live up here just out of Idaho City, where we had a cabin for about 6 years.
Oh.
But so yeah, we live down in Nampa, which is just an hour from where we stand.
Okay.
And came up for a couple days.
Good. And this is quite a quaint little campground.
Yeah, it's
Peacocks
very nice.
running around.
Yeah.
So,
And,
and cats. Crazy cat. Where'd he go now? He's probably in my tent.
What I like about it, it is really neat. And this is our first time here, so this is our second night. I don't know, did you get on their internet?
Yes.
So you know what their password is?
Yes.
Jesus loves you star.
That's good, yeah.
Yep.
But so anyway, yeah, the moose this morning was really neat to see that, and I do have a good picture of that. And they've got the peacock, the elk, and the peacocks running around.
You were saying, Mike, that you're worked in injection molding
Yeah, we were
process.
injection molding for my career over here in Nampa, and I was just mentioning that our largest customer for my entire career was a company out of Utah. So we made, we were their largest molder. They are in the sprinkler business, a company called Orbit Underground, which is a very large company, and made millions and millions of sprinklers over the years and parts. And you had mentioned Minnesota. The only thing that comes, so one of our customers from the very beginning that we financed, that ended up being a very large company, was was a company called, they made the bottom line, invented and made the bottom line fish finders. Which ended up into be, they also purchased at one point Canon, and all of that was was purchased by one of the big boys in the
Yeah.
fish finding industry. So we made many different components for all different kinds of customers. A great one in for Boise, if you you hear a dump truck or loader beeping when it's backing up. Well, the backup alarm was invented 30-40 years ago in Boise, Idaho.
No way.
So the manufacturing was here before it went to China a decade ago. And that business also, again, everything was plastic casings, and those were the types of things we made. And this is my wife, Linda. We've been married 30-something years.
Nice. And you work, you said Southwest Airlines, if you don't mind us saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
17 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So now you must be a little bit of a break in between flights. Do you fly international or just...
I myself only fly domestic.
Okay.
As far as Southwest goes, international is Mexico. I don't fly Mexico. I do Hawaii every now and then, but I stay domestic. I stay within the states.
Oh.
And, yeah.
So you learn customer service and all that stuff, things that I'm afraid...
You learn patience.
Yes. Yeah, we share something there.
Lots of patience.
So, well, it's great meeting you
Yes.
guys, and it was fun listening to the elk up there this morning.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys be safe. This
Yeah.
looks like you're just very adventuresome. It looks like
Yeah.
you've got a wonderful program going. I'm
Yeah.
anxious to see your adventures online.
Yeah, we have a good time. So it's a pleasure meeting you, and
Nice
maybe
to
we'll
meet
see
you.
you up
Yeah.
at
Oh, yeah.
Trudy's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trudy's.
Yeah.
All
Have a
right.
good
Take care.
breakfast.
Take
Yeah,
care.
All right.
Be safe,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
When I was 17,
Nice.
So-
nature bound.
Nature Bound, and what you'll find in that, in fact, I'm giving you a copy that has never been opened.
Nice.
I have a little private collection.
Okay.
So when you do open it, you'll find all these greens are edible plants, poisonous plants, anything you want to know. You've got the nursing down, but the first
Yeah.
aid,
Yeah.
all of the
Oh, that's
necessary
cool.
stuff.
Wonder. So you said you and your father did this?
Well, my father, for most of my life, was an author with survival books and had a couple companies involved with survival kits back in the day. We're going back to say 70, right at 1970 when he had his first business. They were pocket filled guides. They were in plastic sleeves primarily that did fold up for backpacking. And then this last book was produced in 1985, where it condensed everything into one book.
Oh,
And
cool.
Well, thank you.
you'll find that pretty.
Appreciate that.
Steps
Pretty
to
helpful.
Kind.
build a fire and have
Yeah.
shelter, all sorts of stuff.
Wonderful.
All the outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
So the next time you're driving around up there in the mountains and your tummy, you need something to eat. Maybe there's a fireweed over there on the
Yeah.
side of the road, or
Michael, you better read
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Even a dandelion can be.
I'll be reading that book.
Yes, exactly. Well, we appreciate
All
that.
right.
Yeah, it's very
That-
kind.
that's-
Thank
that's
you.
great.
All right.
Might see you later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye.
See ya.
I see they're ready to go with us. So, Michael, how was Trudy's Kitchen?
Delicious. Their cinnamon roll was very good. I had just a tiny little bit, but it was good.
What was your meal?
I got basically the breakfast burger. It comes the burger patty and 2 toasts, and then potatoes and eggs. Very good.
And I had a omelet that I've never had before. We had the feta cheese, asparagus, big chunks of garlic,
Big chunks. I mean,
big chunks.
yeah.
It was wonderful. And then sour cream.
Yeah. I did the traditional. People that know me, my family, 2 eggs over easy on top of the hash browns, sourdough toast, and part of the cinnamon roll. Couldn't eat it all. Man, been eating too much.
And great service, nice place, Highly recommended.
Yep.
Come see Trudy's in
Idaho City.
Idaho City. And there's a reason that Sam has it identified and called out on the maps. So stop in.
Well, it was a morning with a good breakfast and now it's good twisty roads.
Yeah.
Yep.
Temperature's perfect.
Agree.
It says 78. We're up at 4,100 feet.
There's some dusty geezers up there.
Oh, looking back at us.
Yep. And said you two are too similar in appearance.
Oh, like scarecrows on a KTM?
Yes.
Oh, we can try out that brand new road.
Yeah.
I just got stung in the shoulder.
Oh no. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you kill that little guy?
Well, I think he separated and stung me. Like he went flat in my shoulder guard.
Oh. I had that happen water skiing. A yellow jacket got between me and my life jacket. And when I dropped at the end, when I dropped at the end of the ski, as the water hit him, he couldn't find a way out, so he just stuck the living daylights out of me.
Nice.
I really didn't think so.
That is one nice river. Looks like they're out having fun on it today. This road looks a little unpredictable.
Now, this road was graded dry. I think I see the grader in front of us too, so it's very loose on top.
Yep, so Michael, straight lines went again, and don't trust the lean in the corners.
Okay.
It starts to swirl a little bit to accelerate slightly.
Here's our grader. Yeah, we got a truck coming. Water truck, big truck. No dust though. Nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Glad you were able to make it all the way to our exit point with the last trip.
Yes. It's been a lot of fun. German Shorthair Pointer Club. Man. We got some equipment here, guys.
Yeah, they're doing a thing. This section looks a little bit like the TAT lost some of its dirt.
Yep. I agree. And here comes the ready mix truck. He's turning pretty fast. He must be loaded. Yep, tails down.
Yep. Well, they have been what they're waiting for that there.
Good beat. So Scott, we're standing on a street corner. It's hot. We're at Emmett, Idaho. What is significant about this street corner?
Well, I remember about 2 years ago we were coming from that direction.
Yep.
The TAT goes this direction over here, and we head for the Pacific Ocean.
Yep. So
This is where we officially left the TAT.
Yeah.
TAT.
So this signifies us completing the official tap.
We completed all of it.
We did. That's all of it. So this is a great day. It's a hot day. But this is good. This is kind of a lifetime goal and for both of us. And this is a great day.
Until we do it again.
Until we do it again. That's exactly right.
Michael, you're making your own history.
Yep.
Hope you get a chance someday to have a video like we did about revisiting a spot you've been.
Yep. They're like, hey, the geezers right here.
That's it. The geezers and the...
Geezer and training?
Yeah, I know. Jack has a better name.
Bull calf.
Bull calf. There you are. We were here, Jack and I were just at the intersection here recording a little video because this is the completion of the tag. We've done the southern route and now we did
Washington
the
and Maine. Washington and Maine and Emmett, Idaho.
Emmett, Idaho. And we're out in front of an establishment here. And you know, what's your name?
I'm Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan from Idaho.
Yeah, and Dan was telling us a little bit about a 390 that he rode. So
A couple of years ago, I bought a 390A. I had a little bit of money, and I bought a 390 adventure bike and took it out. I'm a rock hound, so I go out in the Waihees and out in Eastern Oregon and go on some fairly serious single track sites to do rock hounding. And I thought that would be the perfect bike, and it was fine on the road and everything else. But when I got in the dirt, it started to get a little bit squirrely, and I found that I just don't have the skill set to maneuver that heavy bike because it is fairly heavy. The 390 all up was about 390, so it was just fairly heavy. And I did, the only time I dropped it was trying to put it on a hitch on the back of my motorhome. And it just came off, and there was no stopping it. It didn't hurt anything. I had pop-in mirrors, so it didn't hurt anything, didn't scratch or dent, but it was just more bike than I have the skills for anymore. The skills of the muscle structure, evidently, because I'm 71 and, maybe I'm not in very good shape. I don't know, but it just was more bike than I needed. So I wound up selling it to my son's buddy who, rides in New Mexico. And I really like the looks of these 350s here. I'm kind of, what do they weigh?
well, dry, they're about, depending on the year, one's 10 years older than the other, about 230.
230. Yeah,
So
see, that's
all
a
up,
lot
about
different.
300. Oh yeah, a lot different.
That's a lot different. That extra 100 pounds really makes a difference.
Yeah, we like the smaller bikes for riding the TAT.
Well, and I was okay on double track, dirt roads. It was a little squirrely, but it was okay. But when I tried to take it on one single track, I went, oh shit, I'm over my head. I'm just over my head. That's really what the problem was.
Maybe you share the opinion we do, and that is when you're picking a bike up, you probably never ever say, wow, I wish this thing weighed an extra 150 pounds.
Exactly. I am of that opinion, yes. That's exactly right.
Well, it's nice meeting you. What's your establishment here?
Computators for Idaho Computer Company.
Oh,
Computators.
That's great. Good. Yeah, it should be.
Yes, it should be.
Little advice for Jack here. Do you do any work on GoPro? He cracked his back screen. We want to know if that's replaceable.
It is replaceable. It's going to cost, about half of what the GoPro cost to begin with.
Okay.
Because it's hard to get, but we can get those screens and we can fix it.
Oh, good to know.
Let's fix it.
All right.
Everything's fixable, for the right money.
Yeah.
But at some point, you got to be really attached to it to make it worth it, or it's good money after bad. You can just buy a new one,
Yeah.
and always buy the warranty.
Oh.
Always pay for the warranty.
The tip of the day.
Exactly. I used to do a lot of drone work and still do drones out in the prospecting areas and some of that stuff. So we learned early on with FPV, always pay for the warranty.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Appreciate your story.
Yeah.
So you're doing four-wheelers now, you say, right?
I do. I take my side-by-side everywhere. I drive it around downtown Tucson. I drive it out in the hills.
Good.
I take it into some areas that I should have a dirt bike for.
So you're still getting your adventure. That's wonderful.
I am. But I'm stopping and picking up rocks a lot, too.
I got a way to haul them then.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. It's kind of dump pants, all that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your time.
Yeah.